Previously on the Atherton project.
Going on. Oh, my head just stuck on the door handles. My head got impacted.
Got to chill and not try and like rule the field by 10 seconds. Hold on tight.
Thought I might have taken the win, but when he came down and pushed me back to the second.
Place for no cigar.
Check out the plane that pilot Raymond's going to take us up in.
Well, that was brutal. This morning we left Leogang and headed to Salzburg to visit the Red Bull Hangar 7. We went up in the acrobatic aeroplanes and it was dope. Just recovered now, feels sick, so bad. Now we're trucking to Alpi Bike Park in Italy. Like travelling between World Cups, it's always better when you've had a good result. You can just chill out and eat a lot. It's good as well because, you know, if you're travelling to somewhere to ride, then it's exciting. Like, you know, we're going for a week now to ride our downhill bikes in cross country and it's going to be awesome.
I've been asleep for a long time. I'm not even sure where we are. I think we're in Italy.
Going late last night, so we're just checking the town out, having a look around. I have no idea where we are.
We literally just come out of like the hotel into like all these narrow, crazy streets, and the corner, and then it's just like boom, like mountains, snow up there. It must be so high.
So this is our first morning in Sauzi Dukes, and it's what Sauzi Dukes? That's what it's called.
Sauzi Dukes.
I just went in and asked her.
Sauzi
I
Dukes.
said, how do you say it? Saudaloo or Sauzi Du? And she was like, Sauzi Dukes. And I was like, Sauzi Dukes. She said, perfect. You can go back and ask her if you want.
I'm going to spend a lot of money on junk for our new house.
Hey, do you sell fireworks here? No?
Oh, okay.
Anything explosive? Pretty much all there is to do here is eat, sleep and mountain bike. So it's like the best place in the world. That's all I want to do.
Waiting for Rachel. As always, mouth breathy, dribbly old Rachel disappeared.
Pretty excited to go and ride, just chill out, like no racing, no practicing, just like riding for fun.
Yes, Alpi Bike Resort, first visit. We're here a bit early so the lifts aren't working, so we're using our uplift truck.
Looks awesome up here. Kind of never know what to expect, but just driving up, we've been driving for so long, like, looks nuts. Tracks, trails, just peeling off into all these like awesome wood sections. All the way up we were just like checking bits out and like spotting things we could ride. Can't wait to get stuck in. Oh, the bike hit me on the head so hard. Ouch!
I don't know how he doesn't hurt himself.
Go to another section of the bike park. Open the gondola for us, so get some smash X and runs.
Kind of hit up a few trips every year. Brownie and Stevie drag out their bikes. Brownie's a little bit more in control than Stevie. Stevie just sends it. But I was surprised yesterday how fast Stevie was actually. I was following him down, pinned. It was good fun.
It's the altitude! I broke my neck, didn't I? Riding's mega. It's absolutely nuts. just like this huge lift to take us up, and it's like shampery steep after it, flat out straight to the bottom. Perfect track, like all hand built, like sweet berms, kickers, so much fun. Awesome. You know what Appy's laying up here? No, I have no idea what he's found. I'm sure it's going to involve coming straight down the piste, hitting the shady kicker. Some say, oh yeah, absolutely spot on.
It was good to be jumping big stuff again.
For me it's super important, you know, between races to have a bit of time to chill out and to have a break, you know, from racing and that environment, and it's so intense and always focusing on how fast you can go and what line you're going to take, and it is pretty tiring, you know, and it's so nice to just be able to switch off and just follow like Stevie Bell and follow Dan Brown down the track, just have fun and crash into people, and like it's awesome. It's really good for everyone. It's good for your skills as well when you're trying to hold on to it and just swapping all over the place. It's awesome.
Something we've learned over the years just from running a team, you know, is that it's super important to have these like good fun breaks where the riders aren't the most important things, where it's just like everyone's just riding and having fun, and you know, it's not about looking after the riders, it's about having fun. And you know, we're just riding down, chilling, like riding with Brownie, riding with Stevie, riding with Bam, and that's what it's about, you know, just a break in the season where everyone's on equal terms, and it's just good fun.
Just get more ready, so while you're doing that kind of stuff, we can actually be getting photos, and you know, and then that way it's like less direction and less me shouting people to move.
This is a very relaxed Sven shoot.
At least 5 times a day Sven says, right, that's it, I'm over it, I'm not shooting any more photos, and like rides off in a mood, and then you get around the corner and he's there with the camera like taking photos.
Why are we here? Again, because nobody was listening first time around. We had sun, backlit dust blowing out the back of that berm, but they just rolled on by. They didn't even wait for it to go. They wouldn't go up, they wanted to eat, come back from lunch, and look at it, we've gotten white out.
How's the photo shoot going, George?
I've never been under so much stress in my life. Sven's just losing his mind down there in the mist somewhere, screaming.
All right, go for it!
See how much you can wind him up.
You ready yet? Are you ready?
Are they ready or not? That's the problem. If they're ready, they're ready.
Ready?
Geez, saying drop him. His helmet's not even fucking tied yet.
So I'm quiet, that means he's just fainted.
Drop it!
Touched out with stress. Just on the floor in stress.
What's it like being on a shoot with Sven Martin?
Stressful. There's like certain things that have to happen on a Sven Martin photo shoot before you can finish, and no matter how relaxed you stay and no matter how productive it is, you know you have to go through that procedure before you can go home.
It's awful. I've been punished all morning, driven, no matter what we do. There's all bits in between. I've been shouted at. Just tough, just mentally scarring. You don't forget a Sven Martin photo shoot easily.
Push him too hard. They did 3 runs. Say nothing.
God, he goes on, doesn't he?
Since it's in season, we've got to take it easy on them. Otherwise, the next bad result might be like my fault.
After this week off chilling out here in Alpi, it's back to the serious nature of racing World Cups and getting back to what we do. And you know, the season so far has been good for me. First World Cup of the year was South Africa, and it was It was a little strange heading out there after having ridden with Dan and Rach for a good few months to be heading there alone without those two.
Me and Rach didn't feel race fit, so we waved G off and hit the gym up for some training. So the second round of the year was Fort William, and that was my first race at World Cup level.
The track at Fort William's pretty crazy, it's so fast and it's all man-made, and it's such a scary track to race and go fast on. You've just absolutely flat out in the wide open hillside and you're just holding on for dear life. I qualified in first and I wanted to win the race, but I came in second, so I was happy to get a second place after not racing the first World Cup, but I was definitely looking for that win.
Next up was Leergang, and one of the more enjoyable tracks. A bit mellower this year, it wasn't quite as technical as it has been, but with the wet conditions, made it quite gnarly, quite tough, and still a good fun race. There was some weird characters floating around in the pits and around the race sites.
What? The track at Leergang's wild, it's really wet and rooty, and the top section's just ruts, and you're just getting absolutely wild. You cross-rutted, you got mud everywhere, you got it in your mouth and can't see a thing, and you're going in all these massive holes just trying to hold on and go as fast as you can. So far this year, I've had 2 second places in the World Cups, and other years I wouldn't have been happy with that, I would have wanted the win, but this year I feel like I've matured a lot more. I do feel like I'm there or thereabouts and I can get a win, but I know that at the same time it's important for me to just be that little bit more sensible and careful at the races and to get a good result rather than have to get the win. Really looking forward to the rest of the season now. I feel like I've had a solid start, gearing up, getting the speed there and hopefully chasing that win, but at the end of the day I'm having a lot of fun and it's going to be amazing.